What was the difference between this week and last week?
I think we just came to practice more focused, got our heads in the game. We did a lot of preparing on film. We knew what we were getting ourselves into. We knew we had to have a big one.
You know, as a running back with only 3 offensive linemen, how does that work there?
I mean, we only got 3 of them, but I trust all 3 of them. I know they all do their job. They got them blocks, baby.
And a lot of guys on the outside have to block for you too, right?
Yeah, they did.
What would you think of your performance today?
I mean, that O-line really gave it to me. We ran that play wide open every time. I really give everything to them.
Was this an important game after last week?
Yes, it was. We had to have this one.
This week we were way more prepared. We focused up way more during practice, and we just played more as a team. Last week we got divided, and you could really tell.
Defensively, you were all over the field. What was the key to defense today?
You just had to play your keys. We studied all week in film, knew what they lined up as, and we talked on defense more, and we played more as a team, like I said, and we just rallied around the ball.
Is this a big adjustment for you going from 11-man to 9-man?
Not really. Hasn't changed me much. I still play pretty much the same position on offense and defense. It hasn't changed much for me.
This was a big game to get back on the right track, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And what do you think the team's potential is?
I think we have big things for us. We put 37-6 with mistakes. If we can play a whole game without mistakes, I think we can do really good.
The kids, I think, as we talked to them after the game, they understand now that if you prepare, good things happen. So we had a nice game, but from a coach's standpoint, there's still enough mistakes on film that we're going to be able to get after them a little bit this week.
I thought on defense your pursuit was really well sideline to sideline.
Our pursuit did look good. I agree with you. We still need to do a better job running our feet on tackles, and we bounced off of a few people. I know that Lingle's got a great stable of running backs that we face next week, so we're going to have to be a little better in that area.
And the running game was productive for the most part.
We found some things, changed some things from the week prior. I'm an option guy, and we got away from the option, and I couldn't sleep well after last Friday. So as much as it, this spread stuff and let's get the ball outside, and you should be able to do that in this game because you got 2 less guys. You still got a long, wide 53 and a third field, but I'm still an option guy, so we're going to still run it inside.
Has there been a big challenge to teach 9-man as opposed to 11?
There's one less gap, offensively that you have really to run through. But other than that, I think probably the biggest challenge is defense. And again, for us, it's definitely open field tackling. Those 6-man, we need to bring some of those 6-man people in and teach us how to tackle because open field tackling is something you need to know, do well in this game.